Oh, good. We can put an ad in there. Can you gargle?
Alright. Hi, Sue. Thanks for making time for me again today. I really appreciate it. Just a little bit more research on my part, trying to learn about the mortgage process and help my clients get through it. And I'd like you to tell me, what are the worst things a buyer can do to mess up their transaction?
That could be quite a list.
Well, I'm dying to hear from a realtor's standpoint. When we work our way through and the buyers found the home they want to buy and they've got their mortgage underway, everybody breathes a sigh of relief. But then sometimes things go haywire. Maybe you can tell me, what are the things that most often happen on your side of the deal where these things get haywire?
I think part of the problem is that buyers have obviously a lot to be thinking about at this time in their lives, and I really try to drive it home when we go through the, before the offer's accepted, that sort of thing, when they're getting pre-approved. I always really try to drive it home to them. Don't change any of your don't change your life status in different ways. I mean, don't go get new credit. Don't change your history as it is now. What I see happen is that there's a lot of excitement and anticipation in buying a home, and that's really, really good. But I think that people tend to forget not to, for instance, go out and buy a new car. I've had that one.
Kind of goofs up those ratios, doesn't it?
Right. They think, well, she's run my credit report. It's fine. We need a new vehicle. It's fine that we now, have our credit run again and buy a new vehicle. That's one of the things. Try not to use the credit that you have, because that changes your payment, your payment history and what your debt to income ratio could be. If you change jobs for some reason, please tell me right away. If there's something like that happens, if you lose your job, please tell me right away. It will get found out, and there's no way for me to know that until we get down to getting your loan documents, and we're trying to verify your employment, and the person on the other end says, well, that they don't work here anymore. So that really causes a little speed bump there.
I would say more than a speed bump.
And don't. If there's any way to avoid, major filings of any sort, of, the obvious ones are bankruptcies of things, but also divorces, things like that really would change, anything like that changes the outlook of a file. So I would say not to do anything financially, change any of your financial status.
Well, thank you for that. That's words of wisdom. So I guess that means put off that shopping for the whole new furniture suite for your new home till after escrow closes.
Yes.
Well, thanks for the words of advice. I appreciate it.
Anytime.